pretty gang? It's your favorite motherfucking nail tech Peaches back with another video, and today I'm gonna teach y'all how to do a fill. I know you guys are confused on the vocabulary. What's a refill, a infill, a backfill, a rebalance? Listen, all you need to know is that your client should come and see you between 2.5 to 4 weeks for this particular service, depending on their lifestyle and their type of job. People who are hairstylists, braiders, nail techs, nurses, people who have to wash their hands a lot or deal with chemicals, they are going to be in the 2 to 2.5 week mark. Okay, and that's because they're going to accrue a lot more lifting. However, if you are just like a regular gal, you don't have to hand wash, after every client or at touching every surface type of thing. 3 to 4 weeks is going to be your sweet spot, and that is going to depend on your nail growth. Okay, so now that we kind of got the general vocabulary there, okay, and also I'm going to tell you right now, do not think you finna sit up here and fill no 7 to 8 week old nails. Okay, we're just not doing it. It's not safe. Your natural nails underneath will be so long that it doesn't matter how well you feel like you rebalance, it's not gonna work. Okay, so what you guys just saw me do is I wiggle the nail to make sure, is there any lifting that I'm not seeing? And I also kind of just want to show you guys my longevity. So these are a month old nails. This particular client's nails grows pretty well. So what we're going to do in the first step of a fill is we are removing the shine from the natural nail, and while doing this we're looking for any lifting, and if we see a little bit of lifting we're going to remove that too. What we're not going to do is use nippers or cutters or any of that to pluck off the lifting. Listen, Linda, that's not the way to go, because you can in turn accidentally hurt somebody or pluck off some of the natural nail. Now what I will say, if you start to see lifting that is on every single nail and it is getting past that quarter of the nail mark, is going into like half a nail or more territory, you need to stop and you need to go ahead and reassess, because you might actually need to go ahead and do a soak off instead, because that's showing us that if I put acrylic over all of this, not only am I not going to be able to remove all of this lifting, but you're going to put them at risk for getting greenies and moisture. Now if I get into a situation to where I don't have enough time to pivot into a soak off, sometimes I will still go ahead and do the fill, and I'll tell them I have to stop filing, I'm not going to be able to remove all the lifting, you need to come back in 2 weeks, like pronto. Okay, so after you remove the shine and any lifting, you're going to prime the nails, and from there we are going to do our infill, okay, our backfill, whatever it is that you want to call it. So the purpose of this is really so we're putting the strength back into the nails, because as the nails grow out, the enhancements, what's going on is the strength of the nail that sits in that back third, as we call it in nail school, right, where the natural nail tip and the nail meet and the apex, like in that back third of the nail, we need to kind of put that back, because as it grows, that's gone. Okay, the apex has shifted. So what we're doing is putting the acrylic back to where it goes, so that way, okay, you don't have to, yeah, it's okay, man, you don't have to, it's creaking, it's all right. So what we're trying to do is put a bead in that area. We're going to tuck it into the cuticles, and what we're not going to do is drag a big hunk, a lump, a chunk of acrylic all the way down the nail. I see a lot of times when people do fills, they are also trying to add extra acrylic to the existing nail, and I'm telling you, you don't need to do that. You don't need to build a whole new apex. You don't need to add more acrylic than what is required to put the balance and the strength back into the nails. Okay, because what you're doing is you're kind of effing up the structure, because I know this bead looks large, but what I'm doing is tucking into the cuticles. I have to make it make sense for like the area that I just filed away. Okay, so if I just filed away any lifting, I'm gonna need a little bit of bigger bead, because although I can place the acrylic and just kind of slap it on and smooth it out, then certain areas may not be built up enough, if you get what I'm saying. So if I underbuild or overbuild, now what's going to happen is lifting. Okay, because essentially lifting is due to either the lack of sealing the cuticles, the lack of prep, excess water, and sometimes an unstable structure. Okay, now what I am going to tell you guys is, if you're not doing fills, you really motherfucking should. And the reason that is because, number one, this is a girl, huh? Okay, hold on. The reason why is because this is a service that nail shops typically offer, and is something that keeps people coming back into your chair. So although you may not offer nail shop type quality, you do still want to be able to keep up, in the sense of, although they have to book appointments, you can come in. Okay, you know what? Do this whole video want to get fucked off, yes or no? Because, I mean, huh? I'm not trying to fuck it off, but I'm just, make your noise. Everybody, make noise. All right.
Still going?
Yes. Oh my God. Okay.
You're gonna stop.
Nope. Because this is about the 50th time. It's done. This is the final cut. It's the final draft. What is that shit called? What is this called? The Sawyer's cut? No. What is that, DC? You know, the long, the extended Snyder's cut. We're doing the Snyder's cut. That's all this is. It's just a Snyder's cut. Director's cut. All right, back to it. So, you
oh man, you start over.
It's fine. So, basically, what you kind of want to do is, again, just rebuild the balance. This is why we don't let clients come at 8 weeks, because once you get to the point of starting to let them come whenever the hell they want to, number one, they're going to abuse it, and they're going to abuse you. They're going to abuse your hands. It's going to be so much work. Honest to God, it's going to be so much work. Imagine trying to see how I'm filing her nails. I don't have to do a lot. Imagine filing 8 weeks of growth. Imagine a girl coming in and saying, can you file them down a little bit? They're too long. Should have came before 8 weeks, right? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Thank you very much. So save yourself the trouble and the hassle. So the next step after you do the actual fill itself is, of course, we're going to shape and we're going to finish file. To make the time go quicker, I always lay all the acrylic and then I just go ahead and file this way, and then I file the cuticle area. So over here on this channel, we like to work smart, not hard. And working smart means while other areas of the nail are drying, do what you can do. Work on what is dry. And I promise you, you'll thank me later. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if you are a nail tech that works on the slower side and it takes you quite a minute to do the fills, or let's say you're more of a beginner tech and your fills are still giving you hard, work, then, go as normal, okay? But if you're a fast tech and you find that your product doesn't dry quickly because you're moving too fast, do that direction. Now, what I was trying to say before we enter the Snyder's cut is that a lot of times people don't understand that if you're not doing fills, you're not seeing your work come back, babe. Which means if clients have complaints, you're not believing them because you're not seeing your work come back. You don't understand how to do a fill because you've never done them. So we should get in the habit of offering these type of service. It's also very no, baby. This is not eco-friendly, honey. It's friendly to the pockets. It's okay. It's whatever the hell that's called. Okay. This is a good way for clients to experiment with new designs and new things without breaking the freaking bank. And honestly, once they see that this is something that you offer, they're going to be very, very happy. Okay. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look, this is the final result. This video was very much unprofessional, but I really don't give a damn. Also, I guess I'm going to have to add my end screen later, so hopefully I don't overtalk it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.